to my YouTube channel and welcome back to testing the new TAMMI, what is it called? Tropical Carnival. I always want to call it Tropical Paradise. Was that her first palette? Tropical Carnival palette, part 2, you could say. I actually wasn't really planning on picking this up and filming with it today, but I was going through all of my comments for the past couple of days and I had so many requests to use like the reds, the purples, the warm tones, because my first look was very cool toned. So I wanted to do what you requested and do a much more kind of warm toned look and a bit more of a dramatic look. We're gonna hit some speed bumps in this video, as you will see. I'm going to give you a kind of second round of opinions on this palette, and then at the end or in the comments down below I would just love if you would tell me your experience with this palette if you already have it. So I don't want to fanny around too much. I don't want this video to be too long, although when I go to edit it it's probably going to be about 47 minutes because that's just my average time of filming of videos. So yeah, I'm incapable of short videos, and by talking about how incapable I am of short videos, I'm adding time on. So hence, without further fannying around thus, if you want to see how I did these eyes, then please just do keep on watching. Now I know I said we're only using warm tones, just bear with while I use one cool tone. Okay, I'm going in with the blue, the deep blue. I'm going to put this on my outer corner in like a V shape. I'm not sure if it picks up on camera, but like there's like puffs of blue with this shade, which is fine. Like fallout and kick up's fine, but that's why I find don't do your base first. So I'm just throwing this in like that V shape and then on the outer corner of my eye as well. But as you can see by this eye, it's not blue, it's purple. We're gonna make it purple. Then I'm taking like this blank canvas E10 great brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Girlies, which is this matte purple here. And I'm gonna go around the edges of the blue up at the top. I just need the blue for the depth and I didn't want to use black, so yeah, that's why I decided to go in with the blue. And I'm only taking that about halfway in the eye because I'm going to go in with red now. So we're going in with this red, which is called, I think, Spice Island. You see, when I was like so flippantly like throwing away the name sheet, it's actually quite handy to just have it like stuck to the mirror, because I never use the mirror in palettes anyway, but this is a nameless eBay brush. And we're putting this red just above the purple. And I'm also going to take that all the way in the inner corner as well. Right now it's looking a bit Superman with the red and the blue, but don't worry. Trust the process. Then I'm taking a Morphe M514 great brush and the shade Trini, which is the orange. We're gonna put this above the red. Bet you didn't see that coming. I will say, I find on me that this orange is so similar to the red, there ain't a huge difference between the two. I mean, I'm seeing it go a little more orange, but not like much more. They're just very similar. So I'm building that orange quite high because my yellow actually hits my brow on this side, so that's why. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look super orange. It just looks like I've kind of blown out the red, like just kind of blended it out with like a clean brush. Doesn't look like I've packed on a heap of orange, but over here I feel like it does look more orange. Oh, do you know what I forgot? I forgot the pink. So, Pink Panther, the pink. Put that above, just here. Okay, then I'm gonna go back in with that brush and more of the orange. And then I'm taking my new Morphe M562, such a cute teensy tiny little brush, OMG. And the yellow, which is French, so I'm not pronouncing it. I'll just I'll friend the French. And this is going all the way along the top. Blend out that orange and soft. Ah, that's why it looks more orange, because I've gone in with the yellow. Colour theory, again. Clever, Melissa. Wow. More of the matte purple. So yeah, this matte purple, really building it up in this outer corner. No shade seems to have as much fallout as the blue. Like, it's really fallouty, that matte blue, but whatevs. That's annoying. Then I'm going to use more of the red just to blend out the harsh edge of the purple. Just like that. And then I'm just going to go in that gap with a bit more orange. Just because now it looks really harsh against the yellow. Okay, so we're at this stage. I'm going to run away, cut my crease, while Hamish really noisily brushes his teeth. It's insane. Okay then. Don't know what that was. Again, sincere apologies. So now I'm taking this shade, Soca, I think it's called. This, don't look at my mess, this light lilac shimmer, and you bet your wet I'm going to wet it. Primer, primer, water. Don't waste your Fix Plus. I'm gonna put this all the way over the whole, like, entire front of my eye. I think I said this in my previous video as well, or in like previous like drugstore videos with eyeshadows, is the only like super difference I notice with a lot of palettes. Some are just pants, some drugstore palettes, but I just have to dip in a lot more times into the pans to get what I want, whereas I do find with high end it tends to be more immediate impact with shimmers or metallics or anything like that. Then I am taking the metallic purple, deeper purple, called Destiny, wetting it, and then I'm going to put that on the outer half of my eye. Again, I just feel this shade needs a wee bit of building, but you can get to where you want to be with it. Just keep adding more when you need it, you know. All the way to the outer corner. I was looking at this eye and I was like, I really don't think that is as bright as the front of this eye looks. Don't know if it'll focus. I feel like the shadow around here is just completely like come off. Whereas here, it's all fine because it's just freshly applied, but over here, it's just like come off my eyelid area, just here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take like a pencil brush. Which hair everywhere? Which one? This one. This is just a blank canvas E23, and I'm gonna, wrong shade, dip into that matte purple, the deep matte purple, the deepest matte purple, and just pop that in the outer corner just to blend it into the shimmer. And this also takes away a lot of that blue and just really leaves the depth of the blue just by covering it with the purple and turns it purple, you know? Okay, looking pretty similar, I would say, at this stage. Then I'm taking ABH Jet eyeliner, which I love and use a lot. I would invest in this if I were you, because this pot's lasted me a long time. And I'm gonna do thin to thick wing, but it's not a wing, it's gonna end at the end of my eye. Then I'm taking Barry M's Stardust Holographic Eyeshadow Topper. You know how much I love these things. I'm just going to put a little pinch just in the very centre of my black eyeliner. And then taking a little hairy, a little angled brush, and the shade, this one, the pink, I'm just going to use that just to tap the edges of the liner I just put on, just to kind of blend it in. Just gonna clean up this fallout and then we'll come back and we'll do our lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm just taking the red shade on a little pencil brush. I'm gonna run that all the way along the lower lash line. And then I'm taking the shade Spiced Rum on that same brush, but I am going to wet this and just run that along the lower lash line on the front, kind of 2/3, I'd say, according to the other eye. I look so pale because I've got these like bright eyes on. This is a colour I would literally never wear, but obviously people wanted to see these kind of reds and pinks and purples and stuff, so doing it for requests. But actually I don't mind it, it's just not a colour that I gravitate towards naturally at all. And then I'm taking this shade here called Maz, M-A-S, I don't know. I'm going to run that along the bottom. And I can clean it up if I go too low. This is probably already too low for some of you, but tough cheese, my eyes. I've been gone a long ass time. I was trying to make this under eye match this under eye because it totes didn't, and now I still feel like it doesn't, like my angle isn't right. It's not, is it? For goodness sake, I'm gonna explode. I'm just literally gonna either explode or implode. I don't know which. Is that any better? Anyway, so I just felt like I couldn't, like, for some reason the shadow wasn't sticking on this under eye when I was trying to blend it out. Because initially this side had a lovely kind of, like, smoked out top and bottom, and now it's one of those like really sharp lines because I just cut it with like a makeup wipe because I couldn't get the shadows to stick to blend it out, if that makes any sense. So I was going in with like the dark blue, then packing the purple on top, just like I did on the other eye. But look, I've actually hit pan on the dark blue trying to do that. I've used this palette once before this. Anyway, I'm gonna stop moaning. We are now gonna do the waterline. I'm gonna use my NYX Off Tropic liner. This is the shade Mimosa Orange, and it's orange in shade. Shh. So that's that on, and then inner corner, where's my brush? I'm just gonna use the shade Calypso. So just mascara and a lash. This is Sosu, Dubai or Paris, couldn't tell you because they were in one box, but I don't know. I put 3 lashes in that box, so who knows what it is. Does it Makeup Revolution need to do lashes? That's so pretty. So I'm just going to throw on bottom lash mascara. I'll show you my eyes up close and then I'll go do the rest of my face because right now I've just got a lot of concealer all over it. Some lip balm, maybe some pot noodle residue. Then we'll be back. So these are the eyes. Yeah, I do like them overall. I am noticing a few little issues, mostly on my lid, but also, what's it doing with my brows? Also the fact that the shadows wouldn't stick was really odd to me because I had concealer on below it and I thought, why are these shadows not sticking? It was the shade, that purple one, where is it? That one there was not, well, I'll try not to blind you, was not sticking to my face basically. And I think I'll need to turn down the lighting just a pinch. I don't know if you can see on my eyelids, I feel like the shadows like disappearing. It's kind of patchy looking. If I like stretch them out a bit. It's weird, it's like it's, yeah, especially, see, here? It's like it's not stuck down there for some reason. I'm not sure, But what I'm gonna do is go through the rest of my makeup on, and then I will come back and just show you like the finished look. Because I still think like from afar, it'll look way better with my makeup's on because I'm so pale right now. So back in a moment and then I'll give you my final thoughts on like my second try of this palette. Give me 1 second in YouTube time and about an hour in real life. Bye. So I have just finished off the rest of my makeup. Pretty much everything, no everything, is Too Faced. I also put on my fancy new earrings from eBay because they're kind of matching the theme. So overall, I think with the rest of my makeup on, my hair down, my earrings on, like I feel really good. I feel like my eyes look really good. I don't like the inner corner highlight. I would just prefer something a bit brighter. I feel like my inner corner looks a little bit dull. But apart from that, I am really happy with how my makeup turned out. I think it looks good. But we are focusing on the eyes, and I will say there's a few issues that I've encountered the second time now playing on this palette. One being that shade would not stick at all to this side of my face when I was using the same concealer on both sides. Nothing was different, it just wouldn't stick. It was getting really patchy, and honestly I probably spent about an hour and a half off camera trying to fix it and ending up having to just like use the makeup wipe trick. And then just what I had to end up doing was taking a little brush, packing concealer all the way along the bottom, and then just kind of adjusting it to match the other side. I didn't do that on camera because then the video would have been hugely long, and my videos are already too long. So overall, whilst I'm happy with this look, as I've shown you up close, there is patchiness on the eyelids themselves. Just, I think, you know, I've got creasy eyes, but I honestly don't get this problem with most palettes, like any other palette that I've used really. I've had a couple of patchy palettes, but it's not like the way that this is. It just looks like I've got no eyeshadow in certain parts of my eye, which is really weird. Could be the concealer I used, but I use that a lot for, you know, as my base. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm not sure. I've got kind of mixed feelings on this palette. I'd love to know what you guys think of it, because I know a lot of you bought it since I put my first review up on it, which should have been linked already. If not, it's up here. Yeah, I know a lot of you bought it through my link, and I know a lot of you are, you know, said in the comments, oh, I'm buying it, or it's on its way, or I've got this palette. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts on this look. Let me know your thoughts on the performance if you have one. And yeah, I guess overall I'm kind of not really here or there on this palette, to be honest. I'm veering more towards not liking it. Please stop buzzing. Than really liking it. I think I can get some really nice looks out of it, and from afar they look perfect, but up close slightly patchy. Although on my first play with it I didn't find any patchiness with like the dark blue or the green metallics, but I didn't actually keep that look on for that long, whereas today I've genuinely been filming for 5.5 hours, and this eye's been on then for about 7.5 hours, because I definitely played with this for about 2 hours, honestly. So yeah, not sure. I do think it's alright. I just don't think it's as good as some of the other palettes I've released. Sof Extra Spice being the main one, Sof's original palette, and even TAMMI's original palette. I actually prefer those three over this one here. So yeah, take from that what you will. Don't know, I'm just conflicted. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the fact that I picked it up and played with it again, because I got so many requests. I love to do videos that you actually want to see. So yeah, always leave your requests down below in the comments, because what I do is just go through the comments and then I get video ideas. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below. I reply to all of my comments, and I really hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.